And then we made another song, and that went.
Like, when I'm done, I'm done. I'm not going back and forth. So it's just like one of those situations where I was just done, but we could still be cool.
Guys, you won't believe the recent tea on the iconic City Girls duo. Word on the street is that their upcoming album Raw is gonna be their swan song together. Apparently, JT has had enough of singing in a group and she's reportedly packing her bags and leaving to chase her solo dreams. And let me tell you, Young Miami is feeling some type of way about it. She's now accusing JT of bailing on her, and guys, this drama doesn't look good. You see, since the City Girls' big breakback in 2017, they've become one of the most dominant female forces in today's rap industry. However, JT ended up in prison stint in 2018, 2020, and that's where the problems have begun.
We could have pushed like more so, and I feel like me going to prison kind of like segregated it a little bit.
And apparently now, Young Miami believes she was carrying the legacy of City Girls all these years and deserves some respect. It seems like she's not happy to split her fan base with JT and claims that her soon-to-be ex-band member is just the most greedy person who... But here's the thing, guys. Young Miami and JT were like two peas in a pod, and they've been BFF long, even when they were broke and unknown. They've been through the ringer, from jail time to baby daddies to label execs trying to make them a deal they can't refuse. They started City Girls in 2017 and got signed to QC. But it was their feature on Drake's In My Feelings that really blew them up.
Kissing in a way, kissing in a way. I need that black card in the code to the safe.
And then came the messy part. Their fairy tale was turning into an ugly drama with the speed of light when JT went to prison for some credit card shenanigans, and it was a rough time for her. However, it wasn't a vacation for Young Miami as well, as she was working for them both, holding it down solo at shows, and even paying DJs to keep their tracks on the airwaves. She was hustling to make sure their name didn't fade away, and apparently, JT's recent decision to go solo just made all her effort go down the drain.
Social media should mind their business because they really create narratives and
and run with it.
They run with it so far that they build a whole other community.
Miami is now saying that she's been a patient and a loyal friend, and when JT got out, they teamed up again, but whispers started swirling about tension between them that could potentially lead to their duo split. Ever since the release from jail, JT was eyeing the solo route, and that's when things got cryptic. She posted some messages on her IG story that seemed to call out Young Miami for being a fake friend. Drama alert, JT said something about watching someone change and pretending not to notice, and it had folks wondering if Young Miami's connection with Diddy was stirring the pot.
People to believe our friendship, I don't understand it, because I'm like, you like to have a good time, I like to have a good time.
Yep, you heard it right. Young Miami's been rubbing elbows with Diddy. She even started her own talk show, Caresha Please. That snagged the Best Hip Hop Talk Show title 2 years in a row. So while the City Girls may be splitting up, Young Miami's star is on the rise. But apparently, she doesn't want her friend's star to shine next to hers in the sky.
I feel like life is short, and I'm just more of I'm a vibe. I like to really vibe and feel people's energy. If the energy weird, I don't you, but ain't no pressure.
The vibe between the City Girls felt more and more creepy. When JT made an appearance on Caresha Please, it was clear she wasn't feeling it. She looked like she'd rather be anywhere else, and she didn't hold back on telling her friend Young Miami how uncomfortable she was and even started to cry. Miami tried to keep a smile on her face, but fans were quick to notice the tension. JT was most certainly uncomfortable during the entire episode and even confessed that she felt weird being interviewed by her friend.
I don't want to be around because I take everything too personal.
So the tension was soaring high. But what got folks real mad was when JT slid into Angie Martinez's DMs just a few months later, asking for an interview on her show. That was like a red flag right there. As one person commented, JT is jealous, period. She is mad because she went to jail and Miami flourished. That's her fault, not Miami's. And another user added, I will never thought after all of this time, JT would be jealous of Young Miami knowing they have been a group for some years now. So JT got her hour-long candid talk with Angie Martinez, and fans noticed that during that interview, JT looked way more comfortable, and she spilled the tea about some issues between her and Young Miami. She even said she eventually was blocking her number not to spill any angry thoughts.
What does that mean, block? What is a block?
Block the number.
You will block her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, until you're over it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's healthy.
And the drama kept rolling in, and it's more than just professional. A fan called JT out for always missing Young Miami's birthday bashes. It actually seemed like JT had plans somewhere else while her bestie Young Miami was throwing a birthday party. JT went off on the fan, listing all her excuses and even unfollowed the City Girls Instagram page. In a now-deleted tweet, JT responded to all rumors and claimed, her birthday at parties are one always out of the country. I've been in prison or probation since y'all haven't known us. Her birthday is February the 11th. I couldn't make the 3rd because of something that's not y'all business. So, by what it looks like, Jat from the City Girls is distancing herself from her bestie, and she's ready to go solo. And the most shocking part for Young Miami is that she's making the moves while still being in a group. She was working on her solo music and even collaborating with other artists, all on the low behind Young Miami's back.
You do feel that responsibility in a way, right?
I don't want to paint the narrative of just being ignorant.
It's clear as day, JT is slowly but surely checking out of the group. She expressed her frustration with the old material and said she was planning on doing something better. I feel like we've been here too long, and I don't even want to play how we used to. I want the music to be good and hit. Well, and she's already on it. JT's recent track, this time without Young Miami, No Bars, was released earlier this summer, and it got a stamp of approval from Young Miami's longtime industry enemy Nicki Minaj. If you just need more drama in this story, well, here it comes. However, JT didn't feel like she owed Young Miami any explanation for her career plans.
I just feel like I'm really misunderstood, and I never try to explain myself. And when I do try to explain myself, they don't believe me anyway, so I just like...
Apparently, Young Miami feels deeply betrayed by her friend, and she confronted her for going behind her back and not discussing things openly with her. The gossip started swirling, and the rumors were all over the place. At the same time, Jade feels immensely proud of her recent creation, and she's saying it's only a start of her future solo project. As she wrote on her Instagram, I know most of all have heard it, but for those who haven't, I hope this freestyle finds you in a great place, is the start of the respect I deserve in music. No more hiding my love for music. I love music. I love my voice. I love popping my stuff. Well, Young Miami wasn't ready for such a turn of events, and she feels like JT owes her for all those years. She has been working alone. JT doesn't understand what's so horrible about finding her way in music and why people are so crazy about her going solo.
Like that, don't worry about me. That's the only advice I can get y'all. Do y'all and let everybody do them.
You see, the main problem is that Young Miami was apparently still trying to keep the City Girls together, but JT wasn't having it. She felt like the group wasn't doing enough for her, so she wanted to step out on her own. JT confirmed all of this in her recent interview, which was a shock for both her fan and Young Miami. She's even got an EP in the works and is looking to make some serious money moves. She straight up said she's not interested in being in a group anymore and is ready to chase her solo success. Now, here's where it gets messy. Young Miami apparently confronted JT about it, and things got heated. Miami felt like JT was choosing fame and cash over their friendship, and she was hurt by JT's decision to fly solo because she thought they would be in this ride forever.
I was saying so serious, but I'm always playing that you thinking that I'm
Right.
But I'm serious. Like, you're done.
The internet had its say, as it always does. Some folks think it's about time they go their separate ways, while others are passionately discussing who's wrong in this story. As one person commented, Miami started doing her own thing, which is fine, but as soon as JT wants to do something, it's a problem. Make that make sense. And another user added, okay, but who really is surprised? JT been bodying Miami since the beginning. It's just the truth. Everyone knows JT has the bars and has had them since day one. At this point, the multiple fans of this duo are waiting for the upcoming release, and maybe its success will change the girls' minds of going solo. Now, here's the real question. Do you think this is the end for the City Girls, or are they gonna find a way to make it work? Let me know what you're thinking, and in the meanwhile, don't forget to check my other videos. Well, that's it for now.